Female genital mutilation, often referred to as FGM, is a violation of human rights. It is any procedure that involves cutting or removing parts of a girl's external genitalia. This brutal practice has no medical benefit. It only causes harm. FGM is often seen as a cultural or religious practice. However, it is rooted in gender inequality and control over women's bodies. It is a way to control women's sexuality and ensure their virginity before marriage. This harmful practice is mostly performed on young girls before puberty. It can have devastating physical, psychological, and social consequences that last a lifetime. We must break the silence around FGM. It is everyone's responsibility to protect girls and end this harmful practice. The World Health Organization, or WHO, classifies FGM into 4 major types. Each type represents a different level of severity in the mutilation inflicted upon innocent girls. Type 1, this is the partial or total removal of the clitoral hood. The clitoris itself may also be removed. This is the most common type of FGM. Type 2, this involves the partial or total removal of the clitoris and the labia minora, which are the inner folds of the vulva. This type is also very common, particularly in parts of Africa. Type 3, this is the narrowing of the vaginal opening. This is done by cutting and stitching the labia minora or labia majora, the outer folds of the vulva. This type is also known as infibulation. Type 4, this category includes all other harmful procedures to the female genitalia. This can include pricking, piercing, scraping, and cauterizing the genital area. The consequences of FGM are severe and far-reaching. Girls who undergo this procedure experience immediate health risks. These include severe pain, bleeding, infection, and even death. The long-term physical effects are also devastating. These include chronic pain, urinary problems, complications during childbirth, and an increased risk of HIV/AIDS. But the impact goes beyond the physical. FGM has profound psychological effects on girls and women. Many survivors experience trauma, anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD. FGM robs girls of their childhood, their dignity, and their right to live a healthy and fulfilling life. The fight against FGM requires a global effort. Organizations like the World Health Organization, UNICEF, and UNFPA are working to end this harmful practice. These organizations provide education, advocate for policy change, and support survivors. Education is key to ending FGM. We must educate communities about the harms of this practice and promote gender equality. We need to empower girls and women to speak out against FGM and demand their rights. Together, we can create a world where every girl can grow up free from violence and live a life of dignity and respect. It's time to end FGM. It's time to protect our girls.